So here in Panama, pumpkin is 15 cents a pound, which is an incredible deal. And me being the one to strike at any opportunity, especially when it comes to a good deal, I had to buy a ton. So I've been eating like 4 or 5 pumpkins a week, and figuring out different things to do with them. You can bake it, you can make a soup out of it. But my favorite is to make a pumpkin pie. Now I make my pumpkin pie a little different. Instead of the normal pie tin, I like to bake the pumpkin pie in the pumpkin. I'm going to show you exactly how. It's super easy. All you need: eggs, pumpkin, some cinnamon. I use Splenda. Watch the calories or whatnot. So we're going to get going with it. So the first thing I did is you cut the pumpkin in half, and this is going to be like basically the crust. But to get everything out, you take a fork and just kind of work the seeds out. The best thing about pumpkin is that you can take the seeds and then you can roast them. You can literally eat like every ounce of the pumpkin. The bottom, this is going to be the crust here. Scooped it all out, scooped some of the meat out, so we got a good, nice little bowl. And I got the top of it, every other part, cooking in here. And you know it's ready when you're able to put your fork through it. So right now it's got some time. Got the seeds roasting in there. You want to put water, you want to fill the crust with water and then measure it out so you know exactly how much filling you need. So I measured this, came out to about 2.5 cups, so I know that I need to produce 2.5 cups of filling to make my pumpkin pie. So we got the seeds out of the oven, they're all ready to go. You can snack on those. And I just removed the boiled pumpkin, and it's letting cooling a little bit because you want it to cool so it doesn't burn your hands. You basically just take any spoon, just kind of scrape away at the meat until you get it right down to the skin. Scraped out of the boiled pumpkin. Note to everyone at home: do not throw away the skins. They're incredible. They taste so good. You can do a lot with them, and they're just great to eat them. So if you throw them away, I swear I will come to your house. Would you mail them to me or something? But do not throw them away. They're so good. We got everything in here. Perfect. 2.5 cups. Now for the eggs, the ratio is 1 egg to 1 cup of pumpkin meat. Or if you're doing egg whites, 2 egg whites to 1 cup. So I got 2.5 cups, so I got 5 egg whites. We'll see how it goes. Just want to take the blender. This is like honestly the easiest. I came up with it myself, so that's probably why it's so simple. But that's like the meat of it. From there, you just put sugar or Splenda, whatever you want, just something to sweeten it up. You can do nutmeg too. I mean, get creative. Throw some vanilla. I don't know, honey, whatever you got. So this is all to taste. So there's no ratio or whatnot from there. But the idea is just to get everything all stirred up. When it's all stirred, throw in the pie, good to go. This is it. Time to pour it in. We got everything all mixed together. Pour it into our crust, if you will. We got the oven set at 375. Get it nice and full. You also want to make sure that you find a pumpkin that's level. Because if you find one that's lopsided, it's going to be slopping all over the place and whatnot. Find one that's level and cut it so that it's level. So that way you get a nice even pour. 375, like I said, throwing it in for a good 40 minutes. This is a big pumpkin. It might actually need a little longer. What I found about the time is that it varies. You might have a little skinny, thin pumpkin. You might have a fat, deep one. You kind of got to see it, feel it out. So 40 minutes to start with. Touch a little bit, feel it, smell it, whatever. I started out at 45 minutes and then touched it, and let it go for another 10 minutes. So about 55 total, just because this is a pretty big one. So right now, let it cool, sit here, and then after it's cooled for maybe 10-15 minutes, put it in the refrigerator. and let it chill there for like 2 or 3 hours before you cut it. It's been a couple of hours. Now let's dig in. See how it turns out. My only concern is that because it's so big, that in the middle it's a little gooey. So we just got to hope for the best here. This is one of the biggest. This is actually the biggest that I've ever cooked. It's a little different pumpkin too. So it's a bit different, but I think we're doing all right. Oh, wow. I don't even want to eat it. It's just, oh my God. This is perfect. This is perfect. God, it's beautiful. And it's all to me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Brandon, you gotta try this right now. Cut the video. The vegetable is really underappreciated, and it's only used, if you think about it in a pie sense, once a year. You know, this is a year-round dish, dessert that is loved by millions and millions of people. And so I hope, you know what? Here's what I want. I want you to send me pictures of your pies. That's what I want. Email me, call me, do whatever. Maybe give me some tips too.
Willie Styles all in it, getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.